Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Okay. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Erica from Division of Program Promotion Digitalize Campus. Welcome to the webinar today. So before we start the webinar, I would like to highlight that now we are having the Cyber Open Day until 4th of April from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you wish to know more information about the Cyber Open Day, please scan the QR code here. And also for your information, the Cyber Open Day activity that we have is live chat, video chat, and webinars, career guidance, and also the virtual campus tour. So please scan the QR code to get more information about that. All right, so today's webinar, the duration is 1 hour, which divide into 35 minutes for the sharing sections and 15 minutes for the Q&A sections. So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop a message in the chat box. So today we are glad to invite Ms. Chia. Ms. Chia from Faculty of Information and Communication Technology, Department of Information System. So also Ms. Chia is computational thinking specialist that provide consultation to Ministry of Education on how computational thinking and computer science can be integrated across curriculum. So without further delay, let's welcome Ms. Chia for the webinar. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I guess so far we have two audience here. So maybe just a quick insight as in what kind of dream job you are looking at. Maybe you can type in the chat and let me know what kind of dream job actually you are looking at in the near future. So I assume the audience here are still studying, and we are now talking about digital business technology job. So how business and technology relate in this sense. So let me share my screen to, okay, give me a moment to open my slide. Okay, digital business technology job in Malaysia. We are going to talk about what is digital business technology job and why digital business technology job. What is it in it for us in the future? And how is it like in Malaysia? What's the job opportunity available in Malaysia? If your mind is to venture in the job like, okay, maybe I want to be a business manager. But in this 21st century, we are talking about technology savvy. So what is a business manager do now so different compared to, let's say, 5 to 10 years ago? We will look into what under this topic called what is digital business technology job. Okay, so without further ado, let me show you 4 common highly seek jobs happening now in Malaysia. Business transformation manager, business analyst, digital strategy manager, and business architect. Sounds familiar or alien to you? I guess we never heard of this job title 3 years ago. And these are all emerging jobs, especially after COVID-19. A lot of people or company are doing digital transformation, and especially when they want to sustain their business in this technology era, many posts are created because of this. So say, for example, the business transformation manager. What is a business transformation manager do? Okay, Let's say a company is hiring a business transformation manager in HR, because business transformation and any manager has many different role, depends on which department they are in. So let's say the company is looking for business transformation manager in HR. This person has to lead the whole technical team to provide HR digitalization services and to develop customized digital solutions to support the transformation of the business services. So beside you have to lead a technical team, you also need to create digital roadmaps. So what is digital roadmaps? If we don't know all the strategy in coming up with business plan with the integration of technology, we don't know what is digital roadmaps. So for those who want to take up this job, they have to have knowledge in technology management. They also have to have knowledge in project management and also business analyst. So these are all the requirements just for business transformation manager. Okay, the second post that I just put is business analyst. This one is more common, business analyst. So what exactly a business analyst do? Business analyst has to deliver analysis and insight to the management to support the business strategy. So put it very simple. Let me share one example of what is business analysis. Let's say we want to develop a website. Okay, the website is supposed to help us to draw more audience to get to know us more. Okay, let me share one of the website. Okay, so let's say this is a website of your company and you see that, all right, your performance is 53, 18 receipts. And what does it mean? You need to know all this figure, what it means, analyze and understand how you can utilize all this figure to benefit your business strategy. Okay. Sometimes you even need to look into your competitors' figure to understand how you can draw audience to your website. So a business analyst not only need to know business strategy, he also need to know how to analyze data. So it is a very important role that this person must own the knowledge of data analysis at least, or plan the cost and understand the business strategy. Okay, the third role that we saw just now was digital strategy manager. So talk about business analyst. The business analyst will analyze all the figure that capture on the internet or their website or even Facebook posts. So Facebook posts is also very important for a business to grow. Say, for example, if you see a Facebook post, something like this, okay, let me share my screen. And okay, so if you see a Facebook post like this, what does it mean to you? Let's say this post, you have 1 like. So this person like the post, does the person click to the YouTube and watch it? You need to know. And let's say, okay, this one 4% like, then do they click on this link to go to your site for further action? So if somebody just read your Facebook post and do nothing, then your Facebook post is a waste. So you need to create the urge from the audience to look into your Facebook and take further action. So a digital strategy manager will have to create a strategy how to help the company to transform their business in the digital platform. So from there, they will be able to enhance the business and create a customer-facing platforms and services to support the customers' purchasing behavior. So this is a very important role. Okay, last but not least, what is a business architect? Business architect, he actually interprets and contextualizes strategy for operational needs. He basically developed the whole artifacts such as business capability maps and value to help bridge the gap between strategy and execution. Sometimes a company come up with a strategy, but in terms of execution, they may meet some challenge. So business architect will have to look into it and bridge the gap. So it is not an easy process in this technology era, but with the help of technology, it definitely will ease many of our jobs. So these are the 4 jobs that I mentioned just now. Business transformation, if it is in terms of HR, how to transform HR and digitalize the business process. Of course, not only the business process, also the adoption of digital habit for all the staffs. So maybe we still traditionally want to look for a letter and send out the letter. So in this sense, how we can change the habit of our staff into using technology and digitalize all the process. This is a very important task for HR if they want to perform business transformation. Okay, then business analyst, digital strategy, and business architect. All these are very important roles. Okay, come to the second questions. Why digital business technology job? Let's take a look at this report. This report was done last year. It's not 5 years ago or 3 years ago. Since the COVID-19 and all the lockdown, you can see that people looking for information or business deal through website has increased from 74% in 2019 to 85% 2020. So you may think, do people still look for product or services through website? Maybe the working adult have already been using Facebook, or teenager use Instagram or Twitter. Who still look for website? Surprisingly, a lot of people, when let's say I don't know that somebody is selling clothes and I want to know where can I buy the clothes, I will still go to Google, internet, open my browser and search for clothes. And all these company who provide the similar service will pop up and I will go to their website and take a look. So website is a very important element in business, especially after this pandemic, it become more important. So the second important technology used by many business now is email, or you may heard of EDM, email direct marketing. People send their flyer or information to your email. When you sign up with something and leave behind your email address, they will send you with all the update, all the offer, or even discount. A very simple example. Once you sign up Shopee, you may on and off receive email from Shopee saying that they miss you or you have been missing. They are having the 4/4 sales and all this. So these are all EDM, email direct marketing. Using the technology is one thing, but how to strategize the usage is very important. This is what those business technology specialists have to do, right? Next, the social media usage after this COVID-19 increased more than 10% from 48 to 59. So I still hear people telling me that Facebook is for old people, but you'll be surprised when come to all this social media marketing, Facebook is still leading the market. So social media, we cannot ignore it. So Facebook, of course, the purchasing power of all the working adult is higher than youngsters. So many businesses still target Facebook. But the algorithm of Facebook change now and then. How do we catch up with the algorithm in Facebook so that we can also utilize the platform to promote our business? This is a very important skills. Okay, mobile applications increased from 36 to 45%. Mobile application is like sometimes when we use WPS, I'm sure when you try to open some document in your phone and then this WPS for office document pop up and show you some ad first. So these are mobile application. How do we utilize it? Let's say you are a business owner. Who do you approach to put up your ad whenever people open some mobile application? So these are all the information we need to know as a business owner, and it's important for the success of our business. Okay, the fifth most increased usage of technology is third-party online marketplaces or apps. Very simple. Today, let's say Zalora own a shop, sell many items, but they may need to write on the third-party online marketplace to promote their their brand. For example, they may need to use Shopee or Lazada to promote their brand. So people sometimes they go to, just imagine in the digital world, an online marketplace is like a shopping mall. When you go to a shopping mall, you get to see all the brands. You will not go to the street and specifically look for certain brands that you don't know. So same as here. Let's say Zalora is not a famous brand yet. So he will need to go into the shopping mall, let people know that there is such brand and help to draw more audience to his platform or to his brand. So you see all these are technology aid business: website, EDM, social media, mobile app, online marketplaces. So you cannot run away from technology. Well, if you say, okay, I may still want to use flyer. So let's see how is traditional business strategy perform in year 2020. Call center. Call center is like once in a while you will receive a phone call asking you whether you want to take this loan or miss, we are promoting some services and blah, blah, blah. The service actually dropped from 43% to 36%. In-person retail dropped from 57% adoption to 30%, meaning nowadays people don't really go to the customer service center and ask for information, right? As for in-person with mobile employees, dropped from 35% to 23%. And traditional advertising, TV, radio, all these drop from 30% to 21%. So far is the lowest. So look back at just now the increment, 85, 63, 59, 45, right? You can see that traditional advertising is the lowest. This is why we need to use technology and transform our business digitally. If you have any questions, you can post to the chat so that we can know if a lot of terms I use is alien to you, or you wish to find out more about things that I mentioned just now. Okay, what is the job for the future? This is the report by World Economic Forum. If business adopt technologies by 2025, the business will use cloud computing, big data analysis, Internet of Things, encryption, and cybersecurity. All this you can see are technology-led adoption in terms of business. Okay, beside this, why do we want to digitalize our business? Of course, this is not something new, but have you heard from people around you telling you that, oh, my company is doing digitalization? Or maybe you would think that, oh, this is just a hearsay, it's not going to happen in Malaysia yet. Maybe by the time I graduate or by year 2030, only all this will take place. But to your surprise, back in 2016 or even earlier, I have heard some company, famous company with name, they have started cutting down staff to 1/3. That means 2/3 gone, 1/3 remain. Not because of they don't have business, it's because of many process can be carried out by the usage of technology. So a lot of process, they can use technology to run it. For example, before 2016, maybe an accounting department need 4 staff to generate a report in 1 month. With the aid of technology, maybe within 4 hours, the company can generate the report. So if don't talk about the 4 staff, talk about the time frame. A job that need 1 month, with the aid of technology, now only need 4 hours. And a job that need 4 staff, now only need 1 staff to do it. So from the business perspective, what do you think the business owner what kind of decision the business owner will make? And after this COVID-19, I heard many friends told me that their company are now going through digitalization, whereby many other processes, not just accounting, it can be admin, HR, marketing, sales. Some of the processes are going through digitalization. So what job left for us in the near future? I would say that jobs that need strategy, jobs that need planning, or jobs that need human thinking will rise even more. Routine job like, let's say, just chop, pass, that kind of routine job will be replaced by technology. Okay, so it's not something new or something going to happen in a very long time from now. No, it's happening now. So what is Malaysia situation. Okay, let's see what report we have for Malaysia. Okay, this is the digitalization of different country. The company who carry out this survey actually interview many business owners. So they put the, okay, so let me put this as my background so that I can take a look at you all. Hold on, I'm opening the slides. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is the, okay, so this one. Under this report, the company actually take a look at the adoption of technology in different country. So the company actually split the adoption of technology into 5 levels. The first level is called establish, as you can see here, this one, establish. Then the second level is called align. The third level is called optimize. The fourth level is called nurture. And the mature level is called individualize. So these are the digital experience maturity level in a business operation. Okay, level 1, establish. Let's take a look at Singapore. How many, what is the percentage of Singapore company has already reached level 1, which is established? 7%. And how many company has reached the highest level, which is individualized? 4%. Okay, Indonesia, our neighbor country, 6%. If you can see here, Indonesia, 6%. Thailand, highest level, individualized, 1%. And how about Malaysia? 0%. So this is our opportunity. If today you are a trained specialist in digital technology job, you will help to bring all this level 3 optimized level, the 43% company, to individualized level, which is maturity, the highest maturity level. So the job opportunity, let's not talk about overseas or this Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore. In Malaysia itself, we still have room for all these skilled worker to come in. And therefore, it's very important for our younger generation to take up all these digital skills jobs so that we can help to bring up Malaysia's competency in the world platform. As you can see now, there is a no boundary in terms of business, or we talk about globalization. We can have a business deal with China without boundary or without even going to China. So digital business technology job is really in a very needed situation. And if you are thinking of, okay, maybe I just take business, things is different already. Like I mentioned before, many jobs will be obsolete by the time we graduate from it. I have a student study fashion merchandising. By the time he graduated, when he was still in his final year, he called me and asked what other course he should take up because his degree is obsolete. He cannot find job with his degree. So we have to be far-sighted and see the trend of the business world, especially with this pandemic help to shift the technology advancement in an even faster pace, right? So some people may say, oh, how about after the COVID-19, things may back to normal and then customer will go back to physical stores for their usual purchasing habit. Of course, this will happen, but the business leaders are now looking ahead to even integrate the digital experience with all this so-called in-person experience so that they can provide an even more satisfying and memorable customer experience. So we cannot deny that this technology adoption habit will not go back to time before COVID-19. It will only be more and more and more. Okay, so that is all from me. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. And I would like to hand over the session to Erica.
Thank you, Ms. Chia, for the sharing. All the information is definitely beneficial to the audience, especially those who are still, for those who are SPM level and are thinking of which program to enter. So before going to the Q&A sections, I would like to, okay. So please scan the QR code here or click the link in the chat box for the evaluation form feedback, as your feedback is very important to us for our upcoming webinars improve. Okay, so it will take about 1 to 2 minutes to finish the form, right? So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop a message in the chat box. So Ms. Chia will answer it one by one, right? So, right. So scan the QR code here or click the link in the chat box for filling out the evaluation form. All right. So now is the Q&A sections. If you want to know more or you want to ask Ms. Chia for some professional questions, that you can leave a message in the chat box. All right, Ms. Chia, I have a questions here. So just now you was mentioned that nowadays those company are fully utilized using the technology. So may I know is in the future, maybe 5 years later, is digital technology will changing the recruiting process?
Okay, talking about recruiting process, definitely technology will enhance the whole HR process. It's not just the near future, actually now it's already happening. Company using AI to do recruitment. It is more accurate, faster, and take lesser manpower to do it. So the AI definitely we call disrupting the recruitment process. They can even use the search, AI search, to see what have you post in Facebook when you were studying, and all this together, all this information, and give some insight to recruiter. Of course, AI has its limits. That's why we still need a human to operate it. So this human has to have all this knowledge. So AI is fast and accurate, but doesn't mean that it's error free. So they need a human to further verify. And then AI can make connections from one data with another, but sometimes or maybe they can even detect the patterns. They will see that, oh, this person used to work in this job, and then after that this job, and then another job. Then they will analyze that this person's what's the behavior and what's the strength. They can analyze all this pattern, but it's also depends on human how they interpret the real meaning behind all this data. So of course the AI definitely will have to change the recruitment process.
Okay, thank you for answering that. So means that in future, the employability rate will be will be dropped, is it?
I wouldn't say drop, just like during the industry revolution time, when we first have factory, mass production is something new to the people. Farmer used to use cow to, do all the farming. They definitely have fear how industry revolution will replace their job. So talk about those days, farmer who use cow to do farming may fear of losing job because tractor can do the job. So what other thing a farmer can do? Of course, is to strategize the business and level up the skills to something else. So same as what is going to happen now, digital transformation is just like the industry revolution era. A lot of people may be jobless. Those jobs are all routine job. So if let's say somebody or myself or you don't want to lose a job, we need to upskill ourselves so that we can upskills in the sense that just don't fix to our comfort zone and the routine job. We need to start using our brain more to venture into creative job, strategizing job, or jobs that only human mind can do and AI cannot replace them. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Miss Chia. All right. So another question here is, so since now is already to the 2021, and we've been go through the COVID-19 pandemic for a year. So may I know, is there any what is the biggest challenge for digital business during the COVID-19 pandemic, like during last year?
I think the biggest challenge is I have a few in mind. The biggest challenge, the first one is, of course, internet connectivity in Malaysia. We are still the slowest among Southeast Asia country. The second is the digital adoption. I came across many people still don't know how to use QR code. They ask me, do I use camera to scan? Of course, if you are using iPhone, you can straight away use camera. But Android, you may need to download QR reader and you may have to click the link and all this. So a lot of people in terms of digital literacy are still low for Malaysia. And the final challenge, which I think this is a really big challenge, is the cybersecurity awareness. A lot of people still don't know how to protect themselves. So say, for example, let's say today, Erica, you receive an email from Shopee saying that, oh, we are having a 4/4 sales. This is your voucher, click and claim it. Do you check the sender email address?
I will check the sender email address, see whether is it from Shopee.
Yeah, but a lot of people, they don't check. Maybe when they click sender, they still see shopee.com.my, but they need to check the, the sharp bracket, what is the real email address there. So many times all these scammer, they still use, you may still see that the sender is www.shopee.com.my, but the 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 HTML tag that tag the email address is different. So this is one of the example. Another example is the other day my friend went to Starbucks and used the Wi-Fi there. His Facebook nearly got hacked by people. And I asked him how does it happen. He said he just hooked to the Wi-Fi password, Wi-Fi in Starbucks, and he realized he cannot log into his Facebook. So I just share with him, whenever we go to public places like this, let's say I am a scammer, I can turn on my phone hotspot and change my name to Starbucks. Then Erica, you see that Starbucks, then you want to connect to my phone. So it's actually me, not Starbucks. So when I see you connect to my phone, I can straight away go into your phone and take whatever data I want. So all this cyber security awareness is very important. I think this is one of the reasons why Malaysian refuse to go online because they feel that purchase things online is not safe. But if they own all this cybersecurity knowledge, then it's a very convenient thing. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Especially for those elders, yeah, they are not trust internet.
Correct. Yeah, just like in KL, we are using apps to pay parking already, but still got a lot of people or auntie uncle say, oh yeah, they don't know how to log into the apps, how to top up money, and all
Yes,
this.
yes,
So it's a big
definitely.
challenge for Malaysia to transform digitally.
Yes, correct. All right. That's the questions from me. So, may I know, is there any questions from the audience? If you wish to ask Ms. Chia, so please feel free to leave a message in the chat box. Right. So, any questions? If no, we will about to end this webinar. Okay. So, thank you, Ms. Chia, again for the sharing. All right. Before we end the webinar, please allow me to have some introduction about the Utah, right? So, for your information, Utah has two campuses. One is located at Kampa, which is in Perak. All right. So, next will be Sungai Long campus, which is located in Kajang, Selangor. Okay. So next, these are the area of study that are provided by Utah. We do offer accounting, business, economics, actuarial science, mathematics, and process management, agriculture and food science, arts and social science, Chinese study, creativity, industrial and design, engineering, IT, life and physical sciences, and also health sciences. Right. So for your information, Utah do offer more than 110 programs, and we do have over 67,000 of alumni. And for your information, the employability rate within the 6 months after graduation is about 95% to 97%, which means once the student graduate from Utah, they're able to get a job within the 6 months. And also we do offer more than 70 student clubs and society. Okay. So if you wish to know more information about Utah or program inquiry, you may visit to our website study.utah.edu.my or /cn, and you can reach us at Facebook, Utah for You, and also you can add our WeChat, UtahNet. And for more information, you can WhatsApp to the hotline and also email to the inquiry alliance utah.edu.my. Right. So for information, this is our upcoming webinars for tomorrow. What is the environmental, occupation, safety, and health? Same time, 4 to 5 p.m. And also we do. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you again. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.